All right, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta let you all know, you understand me, that hey, this is the show that's built on confidence. The show is regarding the confidence. And I'm very confident, you understand me, through the life I lived and the things I've been through. You see, I'm feeling great today. I'm feeling like Tony the Tiger. Great. That's why I'm looking like a tiger, you understand? Because that's how I feel, you dig? Full of confidence, you understand what I'm saying? That didn't always start out like that. Like I said, the best experience and the best teachers is when you learn them, you understand what I'm saying, and you really get them. And when I started out in life, you understand what I'm saying, when I was a kid, I went to school, the girls used to chase me home, and I was wondering why they chased me home after school. I was shy, you know, I wasn't trying to say nothing to them. But they was getting at me because they liked me, right? But I didn't understand it then because I'm like 10 years old, you know. And I'm not realizing, you understand what I'm saying, 10, 11, 12 years old that the girls was liking me because my mind wasn't on women, girls at that time. Then later on, I realized, you understand what I'm saying, that I was a good-looking dude and that women liked me, you know, because I was handsome, and, you know what I mean, and they liked me. You know what I mean? And so that's the way that was. But at that time, I didn't have the confidence to realize, you understand what I'm saying, about the opposite sex. But when I got to be about 15, 16, that's when I started really getting around older, sharper brothers, people that was players, people that was down doing their thing, you understand what I'm saying, and was assured of themselves. And you know, some of them weren't the best looking, but they had confidence. And I noticed that confidence would get you anywhere and everywhere, you understand? And confidence was something you had to build up because people that were succeeding, that were winning, had plenty of confidence. And you have to believe in yourself and you have to have confidence in whatever it is you set out to do. And confidence is like this. When you have confidence and you rightly achieve it, then you don't worry about the approval of other people because you know you have confidence. The only one you have to prove to is yourself. You're competing with yourself. Every day when you face the nation with the greatest of ease, you're competing with yourself. You're trying to be your best self. You're not worried about no one else. And the reason why that is because you have accomplished the degree of confidence. In other words, when you once get it and you once have it, you don't need approval from no one else. You understand? You go out with confidence. When you're trying to achieve confidence, then you want the approval of other people because you really don't have it. You're trying to convince yourself that you got it. So you need the approval of other people. You understand? So you know you need so many people to approve you. But when you once get it at a young age and you have it, then it's automatic with you. You understand? You be the best you can be every day. The only one you're competing with is yourself because you know no one else, you understand what I'm saying, has started out the gate that you started out in the race. You did not start out at the gate in the same race. Everyone is in a different race trying to reach a different destination. And this is what people don't understand. You've been through so much. You have started out in life. You know what I mean? You've been through a lot. And what you got is your points in the game, which got you to be who you are. If you hadn't been through and went through what you went through, you wouldn't be who you are. So therefore, everything you've been through and went through is an accomplishment. It's something to be appreciated and to be admired and to be loved and be thankful for the experiences that you've had, you know, because it built you to be the kind of person you are. Just like me being a player, you understand what I'm saying, and getting my money out in the streets, I was able to talk to people all the time, you understand what I'm saying? When at first I'm not really crazy about talking to people. You know what I'm saying? I did it as an occupation. I did it as what I had to do. And I found out that I do talk good. You understand what I'm saying? Put my words together good. But I don't just talk to hear myself talk. And I can save my breath to cool my coffee if it wasn't necessary, you understand me, to say what I say, to get my point across and to do what I do. But by me having confidence, you understand me, and trying to give you people points on it, because I see a lot of people, you understand me, that think they have confidence and they don't have confidence. Due to the fact that when you really have confidence within yourself and you got love for yourself, you don't need the approval of other people. They don't need to give you the nourishment that you need. You get it from yourself. You understand me? Because it's in you. You understand me? It's something you've been doing so long. It's something that you believe in. You've been believing in yourself to where you believe in you and you nobody else can tear you away from that. See, you got some people that are shallow. I had a friend, you understand me, and he was shallow. and people would say certain things because he would have these flaws in his character and in his confidence, and people can see that because it's a reflection of him. And when he would say certain things and do things, it would be like he's trying to get their approval, or he's trying to convince them that he's something that he might not have doubts about himself. If you are that person, and that's you, you don't have to convince nobody else who you are and what you are. It reflects in your attitude and what you do and how you conduct yourself. You know, you can go down the street, you ain't got to say it to nobody, they see it in you. They see it, you understand me, the way it's a reflection of you, the person that you are, the image that you project. And this is the reason why, you understand me, he never really did accomplish the things he went out to pursue. So by him not accomplishing these things, it left a negative effect on him. You know what I'm talking about? Like when he get women, he wouldn't get no quality women, he would blow them. He would, when he would dress and put certain things together, he wouldn't put it together right. You know what I'm saying? So he got to a point to where he would go in the other direction. He would go outrageous instead of going, you know, something that would be courageous. He would go outrageous instead of courageous. You know what I'm saying? And it's a difference. And you know what I mean? When you're courageous, you're building confidence. When you're outrageous, you understand me, you're just trying to get attention, which could be negative attention. You know, you put on a leopard coat and you paint it pink. You know what I'm saying? You put pink spray paint on it because you can't get points from people by looking normal. You know what I mean? Being the best you can be. So then you go and be something in a clownish way. And when you do that, you're not building confidence. You understand what I'm saying? You're escaping it because you're getting attention from people, but it's not building your confidence because they're laughing at you instead of laughing with you. And you got to know the difference, you understand what I'm saying, when it comes to being who you are. You got to know who you are and what you are doing and believe in yourself. You understand? And by you believing in yourself, you building confidence. See, confidence is learned. It's a learned thing. You build that, you understand what I'm saying, by positive reinforcement and going out and getting the experience. Like say if you were shy talking to people, then you go and talk to people. You give speeches, you do these certain things, and you do it till you overcome the fear. And then when you overcome the fear and you constantly do it, you get better at it and you master it and you'll be good at it. Because you'll concentrate and then you'll like it and then you'll love it later. Because anything you're good at, you like. You understand? You like and you achieve that accomplishment. But if you're doing these things to impress people, not because you got love for this that you're doing, you know, you're trying to compensate for some time that you might have been absent, or you might have been, you know, in a disposition where you weren't talking to people because you might have been shy all your life. You know what I mean? For whatever reasons you might have had, and then you all of a sudden, you know, get a good feeling about yourself. You understand? Not saying that's not genuine. It's a good thing because you realize that you're great and you're on a great path. But don't let other people judge you on that particular situation. Make sure you convince and you know that yourself, that you really believe you're great, that you know you're who you are. And then that's when the confidence develops. When you don't really are not sure and you're looking for the outside approval from people, that's no good. Because haters will say something to discourage you, and that one word or something they say will make you feel bad all day. But when you feel good from the jump when you wake up, and it's you feeling good because you in charge of your life, you are the head, you are the leader, you understand me? You are the captain of your ship, you understand me? You are the king on your throne, then you understand me? You alone decide who and what you are and what you're going to do for that day, and you control your feelings and your emotions. No one else negativity cannot come to you and say something ain't right. You know, because people do it to me all the time. Like I got my pants tucked in my boots today. Sometimes people say, I don't like that. You know, I don't care about, I'm not dressing for them. I'm dressing for me. I do what I do for me, you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm being the best I can be for me, not for nobody else. That's the first thing you have to understand. If you got to have confidence enough to realize that what you do, you're doing it for you and you feel good about it. And when you feel good for you and you're doing what you're doing for you and you alone, and you're not doing it for the approval of other people, people will go along and like what you do and really, you understand me, admire you for being who you are because you have confidence. See, when you do these things with confidence and confidence is in you, then it shows on you. Remember that. When confidence is in you, it shows on you. Automatically, what you do and how you do and how you put things together, it happens because it's the way you are. It's a part of you. You understand? I was showing somebody a picture of me when I was 16, 17 years old and how I had things together and had confidence, because that's when I started getting my confidence. You know, I wasn't confident in school. I wasn't one to go to education. I was hanging in the hallways. I was dressing and I was talking to women. You know, I was a good talker, and I was at that time I developed that habit, and I was good and confident in that area. But when it came to school, going in class, learning, I had no confidence. So you build confidence in certain things, and then you may have lack of confidence in other things. So that's all right, as long as you know where your strong points are at and where your weak points are at. Be thankful for the good points that you have that you are confident and that you are good at. You understand? Because no one is all the way around a 100% person. No one is all the way around. No one is. It's not no 100% person that's 100%. You're going to always be lacking in something and be better at others. But you need to know what you're good and where you're 100% at, and where you're lacking at, and where you're best, and be the best you can be. And that you're lacking at, you learn and you develop the best you can be in that area. You know, like I said, when I was in school, I wasn't in the best school. You know, I was, like I said, they had me in special ed classes. You know what I mean? When I was in high school at that time, and I was sneaking out the class, meeting with the athletes and the cheerleaders, trying to get around those kind of people, because I fitted in personality-wise in the way I looked and talked. I fit in with them, but I wasn't being real, you know. So when I got to the streets and I got with the people in the fast life, then I know I found my niche in life. I knew where I needed to go and where I was going to be. So then, therefore, when I did that, you know what I mean, I was happy and I was confident in that area because that was me. And I've been that way all through my life. But you have to find your area in life. You can't be trying to identify with, if you're not a square, don't be trying to identify with squares. Be who you are. Be the best you can be. I always was flamboyant. I always was fly. When I had my cars, you understand me, I had Cadillacs with drapes and gold doorknobs, gold trimming, gold. You know, I had special shit. My stuff was always special. I never was one to look ordinary. I was never that way, but that didn't feel ordinary. So that's why I was always special. I had tailor-made suits with my name on it. Special, you know, red. That's how proud I was of myself. I had red on my suits. You know, my name was on my suits and stuff, you know, because that's the way I was. I was not trying to be like no one else. I was just being the best me I could be at all times, even back then, you know. I was that way. But then, like I said, certain things set me back, which throw you off base when you're in drugs, drinking alcohol, and all that. Because when I was a teenager, when I was young, I would start taking these bennies and these pills to be fast red, because my partner was named Steady Eddie. Steady Eddie and Fast Red, we were a team. So we'd be at the women and everything, and we talk fast and talk good. I always talked good a long time ago. That was something that I did. Talking good and all that was good. So I had confidence in talking. But let me tell you something. As I got older, especially in the last, I'll say, 20 years, I don't talk as much unless, you know, I'm talking for a purpose. But just to be talking, I don't do it. I'll be like this girl was telling me. She said she talks to all these different people on the bus, tramps and different dudes that ain't doing nothing. I said, why do you do it? She said, well, they need a word of encouragement too, and they need this and that. I said, well, if you feel that's what you want to do, that's good for you. Me, when I get on the bus, I'm minding my own business. I don't have nothing to say. When people compliment me, I say thank you and this and that. But I ain't got no long-ass conversation to try to tell them a story about why I'm this way and what's what. You know what I mean? First of all, that's my business, and I don't know them well enough to let them in on my business, because they're not friends. They're not nobody I know. So silence is golden as far as I'm concerned. I don't reveal my, you know, feelings and different things to just anybody, because I'm confident in what I am and I know what I've been through. You know what I mean? And I got a story that I could be paid to tell, rather than just tell. You know what I mean? To be telling. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like this. I'm not the God out here. I'm just someone, you understand what I'm saying, that knows my way and confident in what I'm doing. But I'm not responsible for other people. So that's why, you know, I tell people certain things, like I'm telling you on my show right now, you know. But when I leave here and get on the bus and go where I'm going, I don't have, my lips are closed. I don't have nothing to say. You know, I don't go out all day long trying to inspire people. You know, my look, when you see me, I'm an inspiration. My sight is an inspiration. When you see me, you light up. You're inspired. You don't have to hear me say anything. I'm just showing you by you see me. I'm a art. I'm a piece of art. You know, they pay me money to take pictures with me and different things. You know, because I'm a piece of art, and I know this. That's why I say I have confidence in certain areas. But like I say, I talk good, but I don't use that to my advantage only at certain times. You know, because I've done this at an early age. A lot of people didn't even know I talk good. People that have been knowing me for years, because I be quiet. I let them do all the talking, you know. I don't do that because I know that I got the confidence where I know I don't have to try to out-talk no one or try to show off. Because showing off is something I don't do. You know, I diminish my situation, not enhance it. A lot of people I know that's really giants in life, really doing a lot of good, and they always have to, I don't know why they always talk about it and why they have to, you know, convince people that they're great when people know they're great. I don't know why they have to convince people. I don't see that. You know, I don't see why they do that. But that's the way they feel. That's the way they do. Me, I don't speak on it. I let other people speak on me. See, that's what I do. I tell people this. I don't have to speak about my greatness. Other people speak about it to other people about me. So the word gets out. It's not coming from me. It's coming from other people. You know, just like I know the mayor, I know the governor. I've been around different people. I got pictures with them. Like I said, I've been in the paper, different things I've done and different things I do. And it's like this. These things all enhance your confidence. Places you've been and people you've been around all enhance your confidence. Things that people say about you and to you, those things all are confidence builders because these are people that look at you and judge you and speak from the heart. Now, you got haters and people that dislike you, that are jealous. You know, and most of these people that say something about the way I look or the way I dress are people that don't dress. People tell me this dude said something about he didn't like what you had on that day or this and that. You know what I'm saying? And I said to myself, I told them, I said, you know what? I said, these people don't like the way I dress, but they don't even dress. But they want to tell you how they would do it or how they used to do it or how they're going to do it. But here I am doing it. So see, you know, I look at the facts and look at reality and look at what's really going on. You know, that's why I don't take their opinions or their judgments, and I don't let that interfere with what I'm doing because I got confidence and I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm being the best I can be, you know. But like I said, when you worry about what people think and you don't be the best you can be, you know, it's no good. You know what I'm saying? Like my friend that I was telling you about, he going to wash his clothes. You're going to wear suits. You can't be cheap and you can't be tight when it comes to looking nice. You got to pay the price. It's a price you pay when you want to look nice. And then all this builds confidence. When you go to the laundromat and put your stuff in the laundry and use some woodlight on a suit, and you know it's taken away from the suit because you don't wash suits. You take them to the cleaners and get the best care of it. Then when you go step out in that suit looks tacky and looks old, and you wonder why you're not confident when you put it on. Because you didn't come out to being the best you could be. You didn't spend the best money you could have spent $20 and get that suit clean right. Or don't come out and do it at all, see. And that's why your confidence is diminished because you wasn't the best you can be in that area. See, you should have put the best you could have been in that area is getting that suit clean right and doing the best you can do and it'll look right and you'll feel better. See, you'll feel 100. See, you got to be out there and be 100 because it's how you feel. It's not what other people think. That way, if somebody says something about your suit, you don't care because you know you're looking good. You know you're 100. You know you did it right. But if you know you washed your suit and somebody laugh about your suit, talking about, oh, that man, look at that suit, it's all boom, 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 then you're going to feel bad because you know you cheated yourself when you went and did what you did. But when you know you did that right, you stand up with your head high and you walking like a peacock, you understand me? And you know you feeling like a king on the throne, you know, because you know you got it going on. And you don't care what other people think or not. This is how you feel, and you're going to feel regardless of what they say or what they think. And you could be walking, and they could be in a Rolls Royce, but you're going to feel just as good. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's how much confidence, and that's how much strength, and that's how much happiness, and guidance, and you feel good when you woke up that day. Hey man, don't you know, you understand me? That's the greatest thing in the world is when you have that feeling yourself without even having anything. You might not have a $2 in your pocket, but you look like $1 million. And you know what? When you got that going for yourself, that's priceless, man. You can't buy that. You got a lot of people that got money, man, and they got a low self-esteem. They want other people's approval. They steady asking for other people's approval, and they riding in Rolls Royces and got big diamonds on and all that. But inside their head, they don't feel as great as somebody else. Because whatever they might have done what they done, they may not got it the way they wanted to get it. They might have cheated, they may have lied. But if you honest and you do things the way you are and you got principles and you got discipline and you got the things that count in life to make you right, man, you going to feel good about yourself. From the day on, that's why I say I don't care what people think. I'm 100 in the game, man. I'm 100 by the rules. It makes me feel good. It ain't got to do with nobody else. You got this guy over here that might be cheating, robbing, misusing people and doing something that ain't right and ain't being honest. That's him. He got to live with that. You understand? Me, I know rewards and the rewards I get from being honest and being true and being right and being honest with people. And I get rewards from that. And if you ain't right and I don't be bothered with you, I stay away from you. I have no regrets because your opinion don't be done to me. If you decide you don't want to be my friend or you mad at something I did or you jealous about something, I do not care because I love me, you understand me? And I come first. My feelings and what I do comes first. And if you got love for yourself, then you can love somebody else. If you don't have love for yourself, you can't even show love to other people. You dig? And getting back to confidence. Confidence is something that you acquire, which is built on. You can be great and have confidence in one area, like dressing and looking good, but you got to feel good. Confidence got to be in something that you concentrate on continuously that is built on how you feel about yourself. That's the greatest thing. You got people that are confident and working. They might be doing certain things, a job they do, and they do that job and they're confident about it and they're good at it. That's good. But their social skills might not be good. They may not be able to talk good. They may not be able to do that. Well, they know they concentrate on that one thing, and that's what they're good at, and that's what makes them feel good. That's okay, as long as they know where their strong points are. You understand? And concentrate on that. They know they're worth something. They know they're valuable, so they feel good. That's what counts. What you feel inside yourself. Somebody can laugh at you and talk about you being a nerd, and you looking all crazy dress wise, but then you got millions of dollars. You work for Facebook or something, and you feel good about yourself because you don't care what other people think when you look at the fact that, hey, you got confidence and you don't care. That's the greatest thing you can have is that confidence, man, because you know who you are and you're sure about yourself. And they laughing at you, but you got more money, you more happier, you got a wife, you got a family. You're happy because you got the things that count in life, and they don't have that. You understand me? And but they laughing at you and they talking about everybody, but they really don't have themselves together. They off base. They don't know how to manage their money. They don't know how to dress. They half-stepping. They not concentrating on nothing. They have nothing that they do great. They just half-stepping. They're a jack of all trades. They master none. You got people like that. And they think they're good at everything. Everything you talk about and everything you say something about, they know something about it. But how are they great at anything? You understand? Do they stand out doing something great? Are they confident about doing something better than other people? You understand? Can they stand on something? You know what I'm saying? Most of those people, that's the ones that do all the talking. You understand me? And trying to tell you about what they're doing, and they know something about everything. They know something about everything, but do they master any one particular thing? You understand? Do they passionate about any one thing? Are they passionate about it? Do they have a feeling that they go out there with a purpose to strive, to complete and accomplish something that day that makes them feel good? Do they do that? That's what counts. When you go out there with the greatest of ease every day, you understand me? In your life with a purpose, trying to be great, you understand? Trying to be something that you understand me, that's going to put you on a note that's going to make you win. You understand? Winning for you it has nothing to do with nobody else. It has nothing to do with their approval. It has nothing to do if they know it, that you accomplished something or not. It's none of the business. And I'm going to tell you something. Those people don't even care. You think people care when you win and you're doing something great. They don't care. If you don't know them and they're not part of your family and they're not part of someone that loves you or someone that's a real close friend, they don't really care. Matter of fact, you might make them hate you more because you're telling them, hey, I done this, I accomplished this, I'm great. They don't know you. They don't know you rubbing it in their face. When you rub something in their face, that's why I don't say nothing. You know what I mean? Because I see hate coming at me every day. So I see people that's hating. They'll say something smart. They'll say something sarcastic. I read it. So that's why I be quiet. When I approach people I don't know, I don't say nothing. I let them come off first so I know where they're coming from. Then I say something. Because people come at you in derogatory ways. They drop salt. They drop hate. They come at you with different situations. Or you look like a clown. Or it ain't Halloween. All kind of things. Because they don't want to accept you for being who you are. And you great yourself. See, I don't let that shit affect me. But I don't fall into it. I ignore them. I don't even give them a response. And they say something positive, great. You look nice, then I say thank you. And this and that. But see, you got to sit back and read people. Don't go running up to them and jamming them before you know where they coming from. Because you don't know if it's a hater or a lover. You can't read them their rights. You can't tell the difference in these people. So that's why I don't never say nothing to nobody. Because I know I'm looking good. I got confidence. I don't need no people, you understand me, kill off, what they call people, you understand me, that want to destroy you. They want to destroy your happiness. Do you know what I mean? They want to rain in your parade. They want to block your happiness. If they can, they'll block your blessings. You do your thing, and you don't have to let them know nothing. The less they know about you, you ain't got to, the ones that like you, that appreciate you, you show them the feelings back. If they don't, and you don't get too close, you don't let them know too much of your business. You don't let them know a lot about you because you can't trust them. You know what I mean? Because you got people, it's all the time you hear about people crossing people up, people thinking they was their friends. They were really, thinking they were, It's mostly people that are weak, that are lonely, that don't have the self-love and the confidence amongst their self, so they need, you understand me, the consent of other people. And that's the reason why they get caught in that gullible situation to where they care what other people think. So you got to not care about what other people think. You got to build enough confidence where you do not care what other people think. You be the best you can be when you wake up in the day and don't let nobody destroy your happiness. Don't let nobody rain on your parade. You understand me? You go out there and make that day the best day. And that day you living for you. You understand me? You and yours, whoever belongs to you. Whoever, is in your corner. You know what I'm saying? When you do that, I'm going to tell you something. They may not like you. A lot of those people that I say was hating and all that, but they will respect you. They ain't got to like you. Don't tell you. And ain't no everybody going to like you. It's very few people going to like you when you win it. And when you're looking good and you're looking like a winner. See, when you're looking like a winner and acting like a winner, you being a winner, you are a winner in the eyesight of everyone else. And you're winning when you got your own self together and you're confident and you're going out there making the best, being the best you can be, being your best self. When you're out there being your best self, you understand me, with confidence, and you're going out there with deliberation, and you're facing the nation with the greatest of ease, man, and you're doing it, and man, and you happy about it, about yourself, man, you don't let them other people get you down because they're going through trials and tribulations. They're not in the same race you're in. They haven't been through what you've been through to get to where you at, and where you got at in life to get to the point to where you now at happiness is priceless. You paid through the experience, through the adversity you went through to see the greater benefit. You went through what you went through to get to where you're at. And nobody appreciated it like you went through because you went through all these different things. You might have went through jail. You might have went through cancer. You might have went through, situations, depression. You might have went through shyness. You might have went through being big. You might have been through being too small. People have these different, you know what I mean, different fears and different things that they accomplish and they overcome. You know, you might have went through plastic surgery, changed your whole look. You might have been ugly, and now you're good looking. But see, that's you. You got to build, along with you being ugly person, and they gave you a pretty face, you still got to work on the inside, because you might be pretty now, but you don't realize it because you still got the ugly you inside you. So you have to build that strong, pretty you to go along with what you used to be. See, that's what people don't understand. You got people that compensate by get other people's approval. No, you got to work on you to get you to understand, to catch up to where you're at, literally. When you're a beautiful person, I don't care what you used to be. When you're a beautiful person now, you got to realize you're beautiful and appreciate that and understand that beauty is skin deep. But for you to feel the beauty that you are, it comes underneath in your mind. You got to feel the way you look. It's got to coincide, and then it all works out. And that's how you build the confidence. You understand? Because a lot of people, I know a lot of people, you understand me, that they don't feel that way. They try to convince people that they're beautiful, or they look good, and you know they go through their whole life. You understand me? Not realizing that they are beautiful or whatever. You know, I had a cousin that was really pretty, and she didn't realize how pretty she was. She kept saying my sisters was prettier than her, and everybody was prettier than her. Everybody was beautiful, and she was the prettiest one. But she didn't realize her beauty, and she would always get with these no good men that would misuse her and abuse her, and because she didn't think she was worth a whole lot. And I don't know if that came from her mother. I don't know where it came from, but she never realized the beauty that she really had. You know, she would always think other people was beautiful, you know. And I'm glad that I realized I was good looking at a time that I did. You know what I mean? Because I was convinced, because women convinced me at an early age, and I realized, you know what I mean, where I was at on that. So I had to catch up with my attitude and look and feel accordingly, you know, rather than be destroying myself with drugs and drinking and doing all the bad things that go along with not being beautiful. So anyway, you understand me? I want you to realize that you have to feel confident, you got to be confident, and you got to realize that confidence is something that you learn, that you build in yourself, and you believe in, and don't let nobody else, they have nothing to do with this. They might help you get to the confidence by you know, accepting people's, you know, saying good things about you, and like they do. But when you get to that point, after a while, you got to reinforce it in your mind. You got to be the best you can be. And you got to say to yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm great, I'm this and that. And build that confidence within you, because there's going to come a time where you need to believe it yourself, because you can't rely on other people to give you the reinsurance. It's got to come from you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to leave you with that one, because what I say is be confident and have confidence within you. Because like I say, when I do these shows, this is self-therapy to me. So I'm feeling real confident now by giving you this confidence, you understand me, series. And I want to say this is the fashion experience, International Men's Fashion Experience. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to stay wearing my crown, and I'm going to stay down for my crown, you understand? And be good, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to sign out.